fight.
It's interesting that he is kind of targeting the broadcasters a little bit more, and I think he even got a little salty with Anthony Smith there for a second too.
Because of my interview, because I asked Anthony about it, and he's like, Anthony said something to the extent of like, you get shot for a lot less, and he was kind of like half joking about it, but Conor took it personally. Anyways, that's fine.
Yeah, well, listen, I think Conor's doing what Conor wants to do to maintain his live feed, in the consciousness of the MMA fans. And while I certainly don't want to get dragged into it, there's a savviness to it, because here we are talking about him, right?
Mhm.
And that's what needs to happen in order for him to continue to have these big fights, and make a shit ton of money every time he shows up, whether it's a boxing ring or an octagon. There needs to be this continuous buzz with certain peaks of buzz going on. So, and I'll tell you this, he's got some good researchers, whoever they are. I don't know if it's always him or people showing him stuff or whatever, but he'll find some pretty obscure stuff to point out. And he tagged me in a response to Daniel, where Daniel had put him in like the top 5 fighters to watch.
Mhm.
It was kind of like, okay, well, good on you. We're good. We're good now. Since you put me in this, we're good now. And for some reason, he tagged me. And when I woke up and I saw that he had tagged me in something, I about shit my pants. I was like, oh Lord, here it comes. Like,
Mhm.
I really don't want to get in a Twitter feud with Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Especially, I love Kavanaugh, and I have an interesting perspective on Conor now, because James Gallagher, I don't say it like an Irish
No,
person,
I know
I'll say
that's James Gallagher trains at Glory because of him being over there.
like,
Yeah.
I hear the other side of Conor, what I would probably say is the real Conor. I've not met Conor, I've not spent time with Conor, but I've spent a lot of time with James. And so now I feel like I have a little bit more balanced perspective on who Conor really is, and how much of this is maybe just the public persona. So I'm not prepared to like say that he's a shitty person or he shouldn't be doing this. He's doing what he feels like he needs to do. And I've heard enough stories about good things he's done to like be like, all right, do your thing, whatever. Just please don't try.
Yeah. No, I hear you on that.
Kick it off, jab, cross to the beat, beating you MMA. Heat is the main course of the feast. Lynch on sports, the force. He's got his ears to the streets. Uppercutting with knowledge, shaking the brain with breakdowns of the game with that original flow. Head kicks with the pros, picks up the fights or anything in the mix.